Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're going to try to do something with artifacts and beatdown, because it's been a minute, but Boros Artifacts usually is pretty good. So let's see, after all these bannings, if it has a chance. If you want to buy any cards for today's deck or any other game stuff, remember to go to CoolStuffInc.com. You can use code DRAGON, that'll save you 5% at checkout. And Cool Stuff Inc. always has cool stuff in stock. Okay, so first off, since we're playing a lot of artifacts, it's pretty obvious we're going to start with Patchwork Automaton, because every time we play artifacts, it gets bigger. And truthfully, if you don't like having a creature get hit by Cut Down on turn 1, well, this is your guy, right? It's going to be really hard to kill that. Now, also, we are going to be playing Skrelv, because Skrelv can protect some of our key cards in important situations, and happens to be an artifact, so double bonus. We're going to ride with some Rabid Battery, because we can give stuff haste. We can also just have it have a creature after we get swept, because that's going to happen in the current standard, so that's pretty cool. Also, Reinforced Ronin, because this is actually better than I thought in a lot of situations initially, because it's not sitting on the battlefield, so it's not going to get hit by Sunfall and things like that. So could help out in a pinch, and also is a recastable creature to go with your Patchwork Automaton. We're going to play one copy of Eater of Virtue, so if we want to get any abilities, we can put it on something else. We do have a couple of things that fly and some stuff that has haste, so maybe it matters. But a +2 is actually pretty good regardless. Speaking of things that fly, we're going to play some Swooping Lookouts because it has flying and vigilance, which is kind of nice. And along those lines, we also have Steel Seraph that happens to be an artifact creature, so we like that too. And life gain can be pretty clutch against mono red, so we don't want to turn a nose up at that either. We're going to fill some of the list out with Machiko's Reign of Truth, because as we get more artifacts, we get to make something bigger every turn and then eventually have an additional creature. So that's pretty nice. And we're going to play some Invasion of Gobakhan, so we can hopefully stop some of those sweepers or even artifacts, or planeswalkers or something if we get the opportunity. Filling and rounding out the list here, we're going to go with some Voltage Surge because, well, it's 2 mana damage, or we can sacrifice one of our mini artifacts to kill something 4 or less. Or we can go ahead and play some Fateful Absence. So that's going to help a lot too. So yeah, we have a couple other small things, but those are like the key cards we're going to be playing. If you want the full deck list, it will be at the end of the video. We'll talk about things we learn in these games and make updates and changes. Also, if you want to download it, you can look for the Moxfield link down below, and you can see my deck list where we keep everything over on Moxfield. Otherwise, go enjoy these games, and I'll catch up with you on the back end of the video. Okay, let's see what we can do with this. We're going to go ahead and play this, and it gives us a couple of options for next turn, maybe. And the red decks are on the move. That is a great card to have here, actually. Not upset at that at all. Especially considering we have Machiko's Reign of Truth. We could pump that. Heck, yeah, we can do some things. Let's see what they want to do here. And we're not blocking, so they can do whatever they feel like to us at this point. Blocking is not a real option. Yep. And then we take 2 more. Yep, because there was virtually no chance we were going to block there. I mean, I guess in some weird corner case scenario, we would have considered it. But no real world where we were going to block. Okay. Sure. I mean, that pumps the automaton, so why not? And we attack for 6. Can't block there, but yeah, we're going to try to kill that anyway, so who cares? Actually, let's just kill it now. If they have a way to pump it, so be it. Okay, they don't. Alright. And now the Machiko's Reign of Truth makes for a big hit. Actually, does Machiko's make for lethal? This is cute. But those are color spirits, not artifacts. Alright, so we're going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, looks like that's going to do it. No, that's only 12. Oops. Guess that doesn't get it done, huh? It doesn't matter. Opponent's gonna scoop there anyway. Okay, we're gonna keep. I guess we're gonna try to live off of these automatons for a minute. See what we can do. Another land's not gonna help the situation. I can tell you that much. Yeah, even more so here. I mean, it'll take their whole turn to kill this, I guess. Because they would have to play with fire plus pay 2 to get rid of it. They still might, to be honest. But if they don't, that's cool. But I assume they're going to. But I also kind of don't mind, right? If they take their whole turn to do that. Okay, they didn't. They had other plans. Alright, we're going to take damage here. Try to grow our team of automatons. Okay, that's not bad, actually. And then I'm actually going to play this, since it serves as a blocker, if necessary. So I don't hate that. So they can spin their lightning strike to kill that if they want. Strangle. Yeah, same difference. Just takes 1 less total mana. Oh no, they're going to lightning strike us? Why did they do that? Why would they not have paid? I don't understand what that play was. Sure, I'm going to go to 9. I think that's safe. I mean, I may just be an idiot. We'll see. Let's play this. Pump up some things. Play this. Pump. Doesn't really matter. It's only till end of turns. Let's pump this guy. And we're gonna attack, attack, attack. Alright, opponent's at 6. Pass. I mean, they don't have a blocker here. Yeah, that's not really scaring us. Not with 1 card in hand. Gonna Furnace Rains to shoot us. Yeah, that's not gonna do anything. Alright, good deal. Oh boy, this will be fun. Let's go. Alright, get this dude down. Attack. Come on, deck. I need a land. Any land I think will do. Honestly. That will work. Let's go here. Let's put that over here. Alright, that's enough for the opponent to give. Okay. We are going to keep this. And we're just going to play a tap Sundown Pass. Mostly because I want the option to be able to do possibly multiple things next turn, or just play this, as it turns out. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Probably just control shenanigans, and they're going to pass. Yep. Alright. Let's see what this digs up. Hopefully a land or a castable spell. That's not Voltage Surge. Alright, it was a land. I guess we try this first. Give them something they can counter. No, they're not countering. Okay. Too bad I have to sack this as a sorcery, because it would be nice to do during our upkeep. Sure, you got it, opponent. All you. We're just going to go with Steel Seraph here, I think. And the turn. Not a lot happening at the moment. Our draw was kind of slow. Okay. We're still sort of kind of chucking along here. I mean, I assume this isn't going to do much, but, you know, if you got a kill spell, it's going to kill it now. Then again, maybe they only have a go for the throats. That's possible. Alright. One goes to 8. Guess we just end the turn. And if it's a Wandering Emperor, you might as well play it. I'd say that, though. If they're going to sweep the board, maybe you don't. Silver Scrutiny for 2, yeah. Sunfall. Because that's definitely become the removal card of choice in the control decks. Yeah, I'm actually going to hit one of my own things, believe it or not. Makes their Sunfall duder smaller, but gives us a chance at possibly getting something of value. Let's go ahead and go with this, see if we find something good. You know, that's not bad. We could have done way worse than that. Alright, so there's a Wandering Emperor that they're going to be able to play anyway. A Memory Deluge. Don't like any of these. Yeah, I don't think we can beat this hand. Wow, our start was too slow. Alright, I guess that's the best thing we can do. I mean, we know they can still play it, but what else are we going to do? I mean, they're probably just going to cut down and then still play the other thing. I think whatever we chose, they were going to cut down and then pay 4. Yep, Revelry, you got it. He gone. Okay, that doesn't help very much. Let's just draw right now and see if we find something spicy or not. No, but that doesn't suck. Not completely, anyway. Too bad this is older and I can't hit battles with it. Alright. I also just realized Arena did not leave us a red mana open when we're holding all this. That's funny. Okay. Our turn, huh? Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and scoop this one. I don't see how we beat this draw with that. We don't have any creatures. They flash in Wandering Emperor. Get rid of this. We can kill a Wandering Emperor. But then we really don't have anything else going on. And giving them more cards is actually worse for us here. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that's it. Plus they can even bounce a thing, so yeah. Yes, we will keep this. Alright, we have a backup scrub, why not? Almost played the Lookout, because there are some random things that can block, but the odds are they're going to play something with 2 power that's going to get a counter here. No, they did not, surprisingly. Okay. We're going to go with this. Don't like having 2 Battlefield Forges either here against mono red. That's not awesome. But, you know, we'll do what we've got to do. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to kill my stuff with burn spells, you got to kill Skrelvhill first. That's where it all starts. Okay, cool. And then they can lightning strike this and attack us for 2, which I would think is in their plans. Nope, just a Furnace Punisher. Alright, well that guy's going to get annoying, isn't it? Fortunately, I do have a lot of basics, but I still have to find them first, which is a little bit of an issue at the moment. And, do we just go with another Skrelv here? I think so. Now, I may end up actually flinging the Skrelv at the silly Furnace Punisher. But that might be all we can do to not keep taking chunks of 2 from it. Because we have to have at least... Oh, just 2 basics. Alright, well, let's see what we draw next turn. For some reason, I thought it was 3 in my head. Alright, Swift Spear, you got it. You now can't kill automatons. But we will gladly block some things. That much I promise you. Alright, so the opponent opted to do nothing there. We did not find what we needed, so this is where the problems start coming in. Alright, let's start here. I think I'm willing to take the damage. Getting rid of this. Since we didn't draw any land. And I'm just going to play this. And not attack yet here. Because they could... Well, no, because they've had a steal effect. They would need more, right? Yeah, if you had a steal effect, you have to have at least 5 mana here. So attacking with 1 is safe. We can also still use Skrelv to protect something, but I also want to block it. That's one of the cards we were looking for, and it's going to go to waste. Ah, well. So bees it. Tough life. If we attack with this, they could shoot it. You know what? Let's get in there and see what happens. I may end up having a chump block with this other automaton because I got greedy here. But, yeah, you know, things happen. I honestly probably should have just saved them both back to block at this point. Losing the Seraph hurts a lot. That could have been a game changer. I could have just went with the Reinforced Ronin, and that probably was smarter. But that being said, currently, even if I would have played the Synthesizer, I don't have a land on top. I mean, I don't have a 4th land to be able to play it, so it may not have mattered anyway. Now, if a land comes, then that's just a sad situation. Alright, the opponent wants to use Squee here. 2, 3, 4. So we take 4, go to 6. We could be in danger range. Yep, I think we do it anyway, though. Alright. That's not going to do it, because we got to take damage from our own lands, unfortunately. We can go 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, no. That is it, right? Because those become 11. 12, 13, 14. Exactly enough. Wow. I was about to just sit back and block for a second there. Well, somehow we survived with all those damage points on ourselves, but hey, we'll take it. Okay. We will definitely keep this. Go ahead and get this down now. That gives us a 2/2 automaton, and then we get to see what we do after that. Hoping for more artifacts. That's the game plan. Wow, running into... I'm assuming, we'll see if that's mono red, but if so, this is our... might be the 3rd one already today? I don't know, it feels like a lot. Alright, what you got? Some 3/3 attacker? Because we ain't gonna do nothing about it if you got it. Opponent, don't target the automaton. Okay, there you go. I feel like I've seen that happen too many times. Okay, what are we looking at here? We do this. Targets. Just this, I guess. Because it's really not worth rolling the automaton in there. And the turn. I mean, there's part of me that wants to just fling the automaton at the flame breather, but I was kind of hoping to draw another artifact instead of drawing all these lands. Because if I would have, I could have played an artifact and then got rid of that to kill it. And that would be much better. But let's see what happens. They can still play with Fire Automaton, and if so, we will probably use it then to get rid of the Flame Breather. But let's see what the opponent does. I would assume if you can get rid of the Automaton here with like a Play with Fire, you go for it, right? Well, that's pretty damn good too. You can just do that instead. That works plenty fine. Alright. Yep. That does what it needs to do. That is for sure. Alright. This can get dangerous, honestly. I don't know if this is a race that we are benefited in trying to win. Yeah, we take it one time. Come on, deck. We need something good. I mean, it's an artifact body, so I'm not going to be too mad about it. Go ahead and play that. Make that 6. Play a land. And attack? I mean, you know what? If we just attack with both, and then this just becomes a 3/3 on the ground. Alright, let's get in there with both of them. And then let's just take away their option to do anything with this. And I'm going to sack this. So no cheap damage happens. They have to do the real damage. Now, if they have a lightning strike, they can still kill the automaton, which they might, since they thought about killing it last turn and then passed. It might be because they figure, well, if it goes to 3, I could still kill it. Unfortunately, we didn't have another one of our cheap artifacts to get it to 4. But again, if they do, it's just going to take their whole turn, and that's kind of okay. I mean, it sucks because it's obviously our best card right now. Okay, should be safe then, for the time being. So they did have the lightning strike, and they chose not to kill our automaton. Interesting. No clue why. Because with our board being what it is, I probably would have killed that. Alright, they're going to put us at 10. They apparently have some thoughts and things. Alright. And, yeah, attack for 4. Alright, opponent scoops. Alright, let's keep it. See what we can do here. I mean, sadly, this Sundown Pass slowing us down here, but not terribly. I mean, we would have just played a Skrelv there. Well, okay, another mono red deck. Here we are. Looks like it's just going to be one of those days. Alright, so we're going to take some damage here. Probably a lot. And fortunately, we can automaton into a burn spell or automaton into, probably automaton into Skrelv. Start setting those up to be a little bit bigger. And then next turn, we'll have Machiko's Reign of Truth and a Voltage Surge. However, we'll probably be at like 10 life by then. And that's a different problem all its own. But, you know, things are what they are. That helps a ton, not having to take damage. That is actually a lot bigger pickup than it seems on the surface. Alright. So now let's see what they decide to do. Because I assume one of those plans involves getting rid of at least one automaton. So if you gotta play with fire, here it comes. Now I'm just hoping to get any creature off the top. Will help so much next turn. Both for being a blocker and to get our automaton out of any damage range. That's a thing. Alright, Strangle. Coming in clutch. Coming in clutch. Alright. Don't think I'm going to trade. I think we just go to 12. Oh, why? Why? That hurts so much. Oh, that's rough. I mean, we're going to play this just to play it. Because eventually we'll want it to turn into a creature, but... yeah, that hurts on a lot of levels. Good news is, we can use Skrelv to protect the Patchwork Automaton without taking damage. So there's that. I mean, it's not saying much, but it is a thing we can do. Opponent has something else here. Probably a Play with Fire. Nope, a Reinforced Ronin. Okay. Well, let's get rid of that booter. And it looks like we're going to be going down to 8, unfortunately. Or not. I mean, we're still going down to 8, but I didn't think they were going to give us the Swift Spear. Alright, seems fine. Need to find a body here, though. Okay, hey, that's something. We will take it. Alright, so that's going to leave the automaton a bit bigger. I think we just save the Rabid Battery just to block. Till we can get this Machiko's Reign of Truth flipped over. Because having a 3/3 actually means a lot here. Alright, there's a Ronin. And another Ronin. Okay. And another one? Oh, Swift Spear. Okay, fair enough. It's going to be a lot of damage. This Rabid Battery's going to have to go to work here. And we're going to go down to 5. Alright. Don't love it, but, you know, that's kind of all we got. Oh, man. Ugh. That's tough. That's tough. I mean, we're not dead, but we're real close. Any burn spell is going to make our life real difficult. Can't quite get Squee yet unless they cast something. Man, we need to draw a Steel Seraph, like, right now. Like, if there were a moment for Steel Seraph, this is it. Wow, what are we looking to do here? The problem here is, if they kill the automaton, we're going to lose the Portrait of Machiko as well, but, like, I don't think we have a choice. And we're going to go to 2, giving them a chance next turn when we block to draw a burn spell, but it's kind of all we can do. Yep, there's a Play with Fire. You got it. And you've got another, we just die. Well, whatever it was, they left it on top, so it's Steel Seraph or no, or we're just dead. Okay, this is it. It's not a Steel Seraph. Alright, GG's. Because even if they did, well, I mean, we play it just to play it, but nothing's coming of this. We pass. Alright, we'll let them burn us. Yep. Kind of knew that was coming. Man, we drew terrible that game. Ooh, mulligan that for sure. This is better. Keep this. Wow, I kind of want to gamble and get rid of Voltage Surge. We're going to live on the edge, actually. No. No, I'm not. I'm going to get rid of Commando Faces Kakazan. Who am I kidding? I wanted to, but makes so much less sense. want to have the ability to get rid of something in case we don't find the white land here. Which, speaking of, that might be a real situation. Alright. Okay, let's see what we got. We did not find what we were looking for. Very sad. I guess we just kill that. Okay, end the turn. I mean, it's not great. We gambled on a hand and it didn't come through, which is very disappointing. All right, we found a land, but it was not the land that we wanted. Okay, try to attack. All right, opponent took 5 there in the turn. Looks like they're going to go digging. I mean, they might just play like Shieldred here, which would still be pretty strong. Big score. All right. Is there a way we could do 11? Maybe if we find Machiko's Reign of Truth? Definitely not like that. That does not get us there. Okay, so let's think about how the opponent gets out of this, right? We have 4, 5, 6, 7. We put the opponent at 4, so that doesn't kill them by any stretch. If they play anything that were to sweep the board, we lose Skrelv anyway. So we might as well just attack with Skrelv here. Because if they have something that gets rid of Automaton, I mean, I guess they just do if they do. Actually, I'm trying to think the difference between the opponent being at 3 and being at... I mean... 5 or 4. What's... you know what? They just may not have it. We'll see. We can also find stuff that still gets us out of trouble here. Alright, end the turn. I mean, if they have it, they have it. But... oh, they had a breach anyway, so sure. Well, whatever they get from breach is going to be on their side if it's good, because ours is... medium at best of anything they can take. I mean, we have a flyer that would be annoying. Yeah, they're probably gonna take our Steel Seraph. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Well, now we have to have... oh, you know what would be sick? Is if we drew one of our burn spells. Because we could actually make this unblockable by black, and then we could sacrifice it and kill a Steel Seraph. I'm going to go digging, because I don't think this card gets us there. Actually, no, because we would need this to get to 5. That sucks. All right. Let's draw. Okay, okay. That still does it. I wasn't even thinking about that as an option. That's a thing too. And then we just give this where it can't be blocked by black. And then we go with this. And then it turns out we beat breach because we don't have anything good for them to steal. Double Steel Seraph. So, okay, sure. Let's see what happens. This feels so weird to keep, but... why not? And don't get me wrong, it's not like this is a terrible hand. It's just that, like, it's not fast in any way. So we could have a little bit of trouble. And by a little bit of trouble, I mean a lot of bit of trouble. Yeah, let's go ahead and play this. We'll see if we can unlock anything. Oh, well, they have red mana. Skrelv, you ain't gonna make it, friend. That's okay. Let's go with this. And, yeah, we just pass. Good news, I guess, is once they target Skrelv, we can just sack Skrelv and kill the next bigger thing or whatever. Oh, well, that. Yeah, sure. Pit Fighter, you got it. Kind of neat. I see what they're doing here. Well, you're not going to make us get rid of our dude? I guess we'll just kill this then. Seems fine, I suppose. Like, not the plan I was particularly looking for, but I guess we'll take it. And we don't have to take damage for this, so that's kind of nice. Give this dude her lifelink. Attack. Okay, this is coming together, sort of. You know what's funny? I didn't even realize Ichor Drinker was a vampire, so it's kind of cool. Good find by the opponent. Oh, are we going to try to just... Alright, I mean, I'm your Huckleberry, sure. Alright, sounds good. Like, somebody actually used that card to good effect. I am impressed. We're gonna go ahead and roll this out there. Fortunately, we're still at 14 life, so we're not in bad shape here yet. Hopefully the Steel Seraph lives. Don't know that it will, but they can just sacrifice the Harvester here to kill it if they want to. Which I would not be surprised if they do. I would kind of expect it. Yep. Alright. To 13 we go. Let's see, what do we got to do? This is when we play a land or a thing. Plays a land or cast a spell that shares a type. Sure. Not a lot we can do about it. They had the removal. They had the best use of that, and we didn't. So, is what it is. Didn't actually have to put one of those at risk, but I took a chance, and it failed. Alright. See how dead we are. Alright, cool. We're dead. Ooh, mulligan that. Wow, 3 showdown, sundown passes. That hurts. That hurts this draw quite a lot, actually. But we kind of got to go with it just the same. Okay, that makes us feel a little bit better. I mean, we probably just lose them all to a Sunfall, but you know, options, maybe. Let's see. Well, it didn't get countered. Alright, attack for 3. Surprising that they didn't get countered, because that opens up the door for a lot of damage on this turn. Wow. 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nope, maybe we just do this for now. And then I'm going to put this on here to get an extra point. And I'm just going to attack with everything. With the idea that if they have, like, Depopulate, which is a realistic option, okay, didn't matter there. The idea I was playing on there is if they had a Depopulate, then I would have got the Rabid Battery back. And then if I would have found another 1-mana artifact, I would have been able to play this. That would have been +3, that's 4. Possibly, if the other thing is another Rabid Battery, that's 5. But either way, it at least opens up some options. Didn't need it, though. Alright, let's do it. You know what? Let's get this little guy out there. Don't know if there's anything I'm going to really want to block with it, but, you know, why not? Let's try... Actually... I think I'd rather do this. Okay, opponent doesn't have a counter, so we learned some things there. I mean, they could Brotherhood's in, which is fine. Invasion of Segovia. I saw something like that. This is the Invoke deck. I saw somebody putting something like this together recently. Yep, just like I thought. Okay, so Stoke the Flames. Big score. They don't have big score mana yet. Those are not artifacts. They are regular Kraken. Little Kraken, but they are Kraken. Nonetheless. Man, if Chandra makes it... Well, we could shoot Chandra, I guess. They have 2 Stoke the Flames, though. I guess we're more worried about big score than anything. A little annoying, but sure. See if maybe there's an off chance we can kill that first before we get wrecked. I mean, at least one Stoke the Flames is coming, though, right? Okay, they just wanted to flip that. All right. Cool. I mean, not what I expected, but I'll take it. They need 2 red mana, so they still can't Stoke the Flames again. So that's good news. Problem is, I don't know if I'd want to save this Fateful Absence for... Yep, that's bad. That didn't work out, did it? Yeah, we're gonna go for it, I guess. I mean, not a lot else we could do here. We're scraping by. Okay, they're willing to trade one. Are they gonna trade both? I would appreciate that a lot. Nope, they're not. And I get it. They want to still be able to Stoke the Flames, whatever. However, this could save a thing from Stoke the Flames, which is super nice. And the turn. Alright. They also play, I think, the City of Flame, or whatever that thing is. The big thing that all your stuff deals 3 damage. I've seen that in those lists, too. Alright. So taking the big score so far has worked out. Nice. All right. And we're going to attack. I mean, that's 13 if you don't block. There you go. All right, that takes some of the heat off of it. And now they each get a counter. We know they can't play Chandra here. We're not even worried about burn down the house because we just sacked this. Yeah. Okay, we got there. Wow. That was a good choice picking what we did. Whew, all the damage. All right. Wow. Whoa, man. Okay, so wrapping up here. That was a little bit of a tough one to figure out because I feel like this deck, you kind of want more flyers. You sort of want a little bit more damage. I'm not really sure, but overall it played well, you know, so we can at least say that. But we have 3 Skrelv, 3 Swooping Lookout, 2 Experimental Synthesizer, 4 Commando Faces Kakazan, 3 Rapid Battery, 4 Reinforced Ronin, 4 Voltage Surge, 1 Eater of Virtue, 3 Fateful Absence, 2 Invasion of Gobakhan, 4 Machiko's Reign of Truth, 4 Patchwork Automaton, 4 Steel Seraph, an Iganjo, 3 Plains, 7 Mountain, a Sekinzan, 4 each of Battlefield Forge and Sundown Pass. So yeah, as I was saying, like, the deck feels like it just wants a little bit more of something. I don't know what something is. Maybe it's another couple of copies of Invasion of Gobakhan. Maybe it's some enchantment removal. Like, I don't know. It just felt like we needed a little more damage or a way to trample or come over the top. Like, but the other issue we have too is if we take out too many artifacts, we start making some of our other cards worse. So I'm not really sure the best way to lean here. Overall, I think it's okay. If you have all the parts, it's probably a fairly easy deck to build because a lot of these cards have appeared in other lists. But generally, I don't know. This isn't one I'd say I would go crazy expecting to do a lot on the ladder. However, if you do want to play it in the play queue and you need to knock out some dailies, casting red or white spells or doing so much damage, not a bad one because the games go really quickly. And now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Academy Manufactor. The cool part about this card is that we're getting a lot of cards coming out in Lord of the Rings and even recently that are just making tokens of all different types. And especially in Lord of the Rings, almost everything makes a food, and this is going to let you make a whole bunch more tokens. And this card right now is only like $5. I expect it's going to be making a slow climb over the next few months as people start finding ways to add these to their commander list. And there were even multiple things we've seen that are going to release with Lord of the Rings, other than things that just make tokens that work well with this. So something to think about if you have one and maybe you've been thinking about what to do with it, or if you've been holding off to pick one up. If you enjoyed this style of deck though and you're looking for something similar, we have a Naya list that really is able to go fast while packing on some tokens, and that might be right up your alley. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.